Hello everyone, how are you doing today? Thank you for joining me in another class. All right, we talked about semicolon in our previous class, and this class will be a continuation of semicolon. All right, semicolons are used with incomplete clauses. Semicolons are used with incomplete clauses. Here I've made an example for you. Making plans is one thing. Making plans is one thing. Executing them is another. Executing them is another. I could have gone the route of adding to where I have put the semicolon, but I didn't do that because it is incomplete. It's incomplete. It's not finished, right? So making plans is one thing. Executing them is another. So it is an incomplete sentence. However, our new topic for today is colons. So we're done with semicolons, and now we're going to be talking about colons. So the new topic is all about colons, right? Colons are used to introduce long quotations. Colons are used to introduce long quotations. Example, the student wrote of his former teacher. The student wrote of his former teacher. So you put a quotation mark because he's going to talk about the teacher. He's speaking and he's telling about the teacher. So that is why you use the quotation mark. When I was in his class, blah, 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 blah happened. When I was in his class, the children were rude, disruptive, and he was very strict, or he didn't pay much attention to the student, even though they were rude. So you're going to give a long information about what happened. So you're going to use colons whenever you're given a long information in a quotation mark. All right. B, colons are used to introduce a list. A list is what you make specific items that you would like to buy or keep for some form of information or the other. So example, you go into the store, you say you want bananas, apples, mangoes, cherries, breadfruit, rice or something. So that is a list. So you use the colons to introduce the list. So here are some examples that I've given. The competitors are narrowed down to three. The competitors are narrowed down to three. Kate, Mary, and Barbara. So that is the introduction of my list, right? So I put, they are narrowed down to three, and I put the colon. So Kate, Mary, and Barbara. So the three persons are in that list. Another example that I've given, they narrowed the field until they arrived at one name. They narrow the field, whatever that field might be, could be nursing, sports, or whatever. They narrow the field until they arrived at one name. Brenda Wilson. So even though it is one name, you still use the colons. Even though it's one person or one item, you still use the colons because you're still introducing a list. Okay, your list could be a car, a house, what you would like in the house. You want a white tub, you want white marbles for, you want white tub, you want this kitchen sink to be chrome or silver or something like that. So it's still a list. You like a girl, you want your girl to be blonde hair, blue eyes, dark skin, you know, wide hip, narrow waist. You still make a list. You see that guy that you like, you want him to be tall, dark, you want him with beard, you want him without beard, or something like that. So it's still a list. So to introduce that list or whatever list that you would like to make, you use a colon. So we have done semicolons and we have done colons, and this is the end of this class, and I thank you for joining me. Please comment, let me know how I'm doing, if what I'm doing is helping you or helping someone that you might know. And don't wait around for exam time to check out these videos. Check them out now so you have all this information in your bone, in your blood, so you don't go into the exam room feeling overwhelmed or, you know, jittery. So you have all this information so you know what you're doing, you know what you're talking about. So I thank you for joining me. And the next topic, I'm not sure, probably might talk about hyphen, but whatever we're going to talk about, we still will be learning. So I thank you for joining. Please like, subscribe, and share, and I'll see you next time.